Hey peeps, Phoenix Spring Tarot here. So, I don't know who Jonathan Majors is. So, I know that he was in Ant-Man, for instance, a film that I've seen, but besides that, I don't know any of his work or anything like that. So, the reason why I'm doing this reading, it's a subscriber's request. And they were saying that since Jonathan Major's arrest, I believe this was in March, like nothing's been heard of him. And then he's just emerged dating Meagan Good. So it's just looking into the energies and seeing what's that all about. Was he really guilty of the assault? Is him dating Meagan Good actually genuine? Is it a PR stunt? And then I guess, and this is a part of the reading I'd want to get really into, what is a spiritual energy? What type of person is he? From what I've seen of him in Ant-Man, he does appear to be quite a talented actor, and apparently he is up and coming. So let's just see. Jonathan Majors, spirit guides, guardian angels of the highest light, please tune in and guide us in the collective. What could we learn about Jonathan Majors? What lessons could we learn from the situation that he's been involved in? Okay, so where are we going? They're directing me to the situation. Oh, they're directing me and they've shot out the cards already. Okay, so we'll be looking and we'll be starting at, I believe it's the situation involving that altercation that he was in. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. Now, everything in this reading is going to be alleged, all right? So we have a Two of Swords here. So immediately we have a Two of Swords and they have a Page of Swords. So I'm going to go right now into the Page of Swords energy and you'll see why. We're coming back to the Two of Swords. What they're saying here is that there's someone, in fact, let me get one more clarifier, because with this subject matter, especially with the type of violence we're looking at here, it's a very sensitive issue. So I want to make sure that I'm very clear and precise on this message. Can I get a confirmation on the Page of Swords, please? Confirmation on the Page of Swords. Confirmation on the Page of Swords. Interesting. Okay, one more. Guys, it's coming. When I give you the message, you'll understand why. Clarification on the Three of Pentacles. Clarification on the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right, got it. Eight of Swords under the deck. So what I'm picking up with this situation is, so we're looking at the situation that Jonathan Majors was involved in, the strangulation, assault, harassment, the suspicion of that he was arrested for. What this is coming up as is what we've heard so far in that, or what he was arrested on, apparently it being his fault, etc., etc. What the cards are saying is that this is not necessarily true, allegedly. What it's coming up as is that the woman or the female that he was with, she was irate and he was trying to calm her down. That's what's come through. What's come through is that someone put two and two together or looked at the evidence or put the evidence together, and they, two and two to them made 5 or 6, and they ran with it. So it's a group of people that ran with it, a collection of people who put 2 and 2 together, had it made 6, and they ran with it. And this caused a lot of consternation, a lot of embarrassment, and with the Hangman, someone's career to actually stall. At this point, with this Hangman energy, like Jonathan Majors was just in free fall with this 8 of Swords and this 5 of Cups. He was in free fall. This was something that is like the rug was pulled under his feet. He didn't see this. He didn't expect this. I'm feeling like the pit of my stomach, like, you know, when a rock just on the bottom of your stomach just disappears. Like, that's the energy that I'm feeling in my body as to how he was feeling. And it's also shame and it's also embarrassment with this 5 of Cups, as well as what I'm picking up. Now, what I'm also being told here as well is that this has, for the time being, I would say his career has stalled, but not stalled in the way that you think with this hangman energy. It's like people are working with him to try and figure out how to rescue this. So it's not to say that he's going to be blackballed. I'm not picking up a black ball energy right now in this current situation. I'm not picking that up. I'm picking up that they're trying to figure out how could they turn this around? How could they help him and help the situation, is what I'm being told. And interestingly, in terms of what I'm seeing in the energy, believe it or not, I'm even hesitant to give this message, but I have to be truthful and give it. It's like they're trying to be fair on both sides and help both sides. There is something about this energy that completely spun out of control, and it just snowballed and momentum just went behind it. And it's trying to figure out how to help both sides, the woman and him. That's what this is looking like to me. And just to say this with the Fool under the deck energy as well, there is going to be a relaunch of him coming soon. I'm picking up and I'm being told that they are going to continue with his films. It's like they want enough time to have passed off to this. It's like an image rehabilitation or something like that. But no one is dropping him from those films. I'm being told it's going to be too expensive to drop him. So they're just going to continue. Okay, so this could very potentially be a very short reading. Okay, so what else regarding this? What else regarding him? What else could we get regarding that night? Any further information regarding that night? Any further information regarding that night? I'm being told to move on to the other women who apparently are meant to be speaking out. Apparently there were multiple other women, and apparently he indulged drugs and alcohol and all this sort of stuff. So let's look into that. Let's look into his soul profile. We have a Ten of Cups, so we're looking into his soul profile. So let's look into his soul profile of who Jonathan Majors is as a person. Let's look into his soul and energy profile. Empress energy. Let's look into, he's very connected and he's a very emotionally, I'm being told, connected and grounded individual. And they're saying for me, saying that he's emotionally connected, grounded is very important for me to say. They're telling me it's very important for me to say that. But that's what I'm picking up. He has an aura about him. There's a charisma about him. There's a je ne sais quoi about him. They're telling me that as an actor, he's very exciting. Like behind the scenes, people are very excited about him and his acting ability. They're in awe of it. There is something unique about him as an actor and about his energy that they quite like. I'm also being told as well, and this is a specific message, that in terms of his acting prowess, like, you know, many times you get pigeonholed based on what you look like, but he's a black male actor, and that's how, like, the press has portrayed him. However, in terms of his acting style and this charisma on screen and what he delivers, he has ability and skills that transcend that. Like, people behind the scenes and in the industry just look at him as a very good, solid character actor that's exciting and that's fresh. That's what I'm being told here. Versatile is another phrase that I'm being told also. Okay, what else? There's a lot of buzz about him behind the scenes. There's been a lot of, okay, what else about him? What else about Jonathan Majors? What else about him and his energy? The moon. There is do I want to say that there's a dark side? Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, is that the message? What was his upbringing like? Would be very interesting. Like, is this a secret side? Is this a shadow side? Yeah, so Ace of Pentacles. So this hasn't, they're confirming that this is not a stall in his career at all. His career hasn't stalled. A lot of his success came very quickly, even too quickly for him. It's almost like I'm being told, looking at this card next to the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. One of the best ways to test the mettle of someone's character, or the way God or the universe or source does it, use whatever term you want to use here. One of the ways to test someone's character and to test someone's mettle is either you have someone waiting for their dreams and you don't give them anything, or you give it to them all at once and see how they cope, right? And in his situation, he got everything all at once, is what I'm picking up here. What is this moon energy doing? What is this moon? Spirit guides, guardian angels, please clarify this moon. Please clarify this moon with Jonathan. Interesting. This moon is talking about his past, and it's talking about his upbringing, and it's talking about what he taps into as an actor on the stage. It's interesting that in this card, he's very connected with his feminine energy, is what I'm being told here. Very connected with his feminine energy. And this, again, actor on the stage, performing. Very versatile actor as well. And again, look, being applauded. Audiences love his performance. That's the thing. There's something unique about his performance. With red, I'm being picked up on his root chakra. And interesting seeing the lion behind there. Like he is made to do this. Like he is just made to do this. A magician. Like he just has something very unique as an actor. But we know this. What's the moon? But it's apparently is like this unknown shadow side of him. He has successfully, thank you, spirit guides. What they're saying is that with this moon energy, he has successfully tapped into his shadow. He knows how to use his shadow side and manipulate it to his advantage and to his benefit. And that's why they're bringing me back to, because I'm saying that what I was picking up with the Empress and the Queen is that it's a lot of feminine energy. And I was very resistant to use the term feminine energy too much because I'd wanted it to be gender neutral, but they're forcing me to use it because they're saying that he, by being able to tap into his emotion and his emotional depth and magnitude, the good and the bad, that is how he's able to master his shadow. And that's what makes him unique, actually. It's him mastering his shadow. And what the spirit guides are saying is that that's the lesson for you guys watching this as the collective. Don't try to hide or run away from your shadow side. Really use it, embrace it, make it your best friend. Because that shadow is what actually makes you unique, right? But it could also be the source of your downfall as well, with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. So it's really understanding how to, and mastering how to use it. What other messages regarding Meagan Good? Let's go on to that. Any further messages here before we go on to Meagan Good? Any further messages? Yeah, I just see more success for him. I just see more success for him. This situation is not going to slow him down at all. There's just so much more that he could come out and do. I'm being told that he is coming across as a very generous person here. Dare I say a party guy? He's one of those party people where he's very generous with his friends or people that he's with. But with this Nine of Cups, like there is still a lot to be seen from him. With this Nine of Cups and the Star, there's a lot to be seen from him. There's still a lot of success. Like this situation may be a bump in the road, but it's not going to slow him down. That's what I'm getting loud and clear. A lot of the ways, are there any other women as well? What about these other women that we were hearing about? What about these other women that we were hearing about that apparently, allegedly, they said that he abused drugs and all of that? What's all that about? Is there any truth to those rumors? Ace of Wands. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands, he does like women, to be fair. He is a womanizer. I'm picking up with this Ace of Wands here. You know, Ace of Wands doesn't really talk about, he likes the freshness and the newness of relationships. He likes the challenges of relationships. And he has a tendency with the Five of Wands to get, because this Five of Wands, I did see it did want to come up before. He tends to get very passionate in those relationships. So they're very stormy arguments. He gets really fully invested in relationships, especially new ones. I'd be surprised if he has long-term relationships or any of those. I don't know him, as I said, but what I'm picking up here is that he likes freshness, he likes newness of relationships, and he associates relationships. He really gets invested in his feelings, and they could be very stormy. What I'm picking up here as well with regards to women is there are lots of people who want to come out and sell their story, but they've been threatened. Notice him standing up. There are groups of people who want to come out and tell their story, but they're currently being threatened, or they're being told no, or there are NDAs that are being like rolled out. Whether these women have, and again, not because a lot of women want to come out and tell their stories means that anything bad happened. That's not what I'm saying, but I am picking up here that there are people who want to come out and talk, people who want to, oh God, having said that, we have the devil. There are people who want to come out and tell their stories about their experiences with him, but by the looks of it, they've put a clamp on all of that. Now, the question we had asked is whether allegedly he indulges. There have been reports of him about drinking, alcohol, that sort of thing. There may be some truth to those vices, right? There may be some truth to that with the devil. Like we picked up the moon card and we had the devil. So chances are that there is a shadow side of him within the shadow that he uses, but there's a shadow side there. Because if you're talking about relationships readings and you get the devil and you get the 5 of Swords, that, to be fair, it's not good. It's not good. Like, yeah. The devil talks about either abuse or indulgence in substances, or it could, and the devil with the 5 of Swords as well, it's, you know, a lot stormy relationships, infighting, back and forth. Like, and it shows that he, again, I'm coming back to going through a number of partners with this ace. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Let me make sure that message is correct. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Yeah. So he, with the 10 of Swords, to clarify the Ace of Wands. So we have beginnings and ends. 10s are endings. So that's what I'm saying. He likes the newness and freshness of relationships, but he appears to go through relationships or go through people in relationships quite quickly. It's either he gets impatient, but with the 5 of Swords in the back, it talks about cheating on people, allegedly. That's what I'm picking up here. Because to get a clarifier for Ace being a 10, yep, he doesn't come across as a long-term relationship sort of person. Okay, so having said that, let's shift this across so you go across this way so you guys could see all of this. Okay, so let's go into Meagan Good. Meagan Good. Meagan Good is Black acting, excellence, and royalty. I love Meagan Good. So this relationship with Meagan Good, is it genuine? Is this a genuine relationship, or is it there to clean up his image? So Meagan Good, is it genuine, or is it just to clean up his image? What's this about with Meagan Good? There's Meagan Good. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. I'm being drawn particularly to this pentacle here. I'm getting a message with this. Let me just get a few cards to clarify before we confirm. Because it could be that this is not just one way as well. There appears to be something in it for Meagan also. Let's figure out what that is. King of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. What else? Is this a genuine relationship? They're well paired with King and Queen, by the way. Oh. Interesting. Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. Oh my goodness. This relationship could potentially have legs. This relationship could potentially have legs. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Chariot. Yeah, this could actually be something. How this relationship came about was really out of the blue. I don't think any of them were either looking for this or expected this, but we have the Chariot. It's going full speed ahead, irrespective of what this is. Give us a bit more about this with Meagan Good. Let me move all these cards up. Give us a bit more about that with Meagan Good. And Meagan Good is not one to be messed around with. Okay, Meagan Good. So give us a bit more about this. Give us a bit more about this relationship with Meagan Good. Oh, King of Swords. Ooh. Okay, guys, I am going to say that this relationship, though they do like each other, they are fond of each other, but both of them have gone into this situation. Yep. This is what I'm saying with the King of Pentacles. They are aware. It's scratch my back. You scratch my back, I scratch yours is the energy that I'm picking up with. I'm also picking up, it could have been that they were very, very, very good friends before as well. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And then there's the World card here. And with the King of Swords, this, I'm being told that this is very much at this point in time, a strategic move. But I'm picking up that they are friends, though. It's a strategic move. They are friends. It could be a friends with benefits situation. So it's one of those things, like many times when you think, okay, something is a strategic move, someone is just doing something for, like if I say, okay, like I'm paying this person, or this is an arrangement where you act as a couple, immediately it carries connotations that they're not really together, they're trying to deceive each other. But in this instance, I'm not picking up that energy. I'm being told that this is an arrangement, but it could be that the fact that it's early days, so there's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But I'm picking up there's a history there with both of them, like they know each other or they've known of each other, so that them coming together is easy. But with a King of Swords in a relationship like this, in the context of this reading, and with a Knight of Pentacles there, with the World, I'm picking up that two things can be true at once. You can have a relationship and people could also be conscious of the benefits. Yeah, Three of Cups. Like all round, I'm just saying that they're having fun here. They're having fun. We have the Ace of Cups. We have Three of Cups. They're having fun. They're having a good time. They ain't hurting nobody. As Beyonce, yeah, the Sun. Like in a relationship read, if you could get the Sun, that is just amazing. Two things can be true at the same time. But I feel that this is potentially something, it is beneficial to both of them. And it could very well, like at least it's a very good friendship, potentially have benefits, but I'm seeing it as, yeah, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. I'm just seeing it's very new. It's still at the new stage in terms of this level of their relationship. But yeah, Page of Cups, he's wooing her. Look at him with the cup and the rose. And yep, he's into her. She has, how do I say, she has his interest? No, he has her interest. Oh God, I'm getting confused with it. But anything else, any further messages? And yep, there we go, Six of Swords. So a lot of these problematic issues that are around it, she's being instrumental in getting him out of that. And dare I say, mentally as well, and for his sense of being, this situation really jaded him. Like we haven't come out and there haven't been any press clips of him moping about, and his PR was very messy from what I remember in the beginning of this situation. But I feel that this was something that really did a number on him. It really, really did. And I'm picking up here that she has been instrumental. Yeah, it really did a number on him. It really, really did. But she has been instrumental in getting him through it. For the very least is what I'm seeing. Yeah, there we go. Strength, that's the thing. This situation really impacted this guy. It really did impact him. And she's there for him, you know, to really help him through. He is appreciative of it, and he's receiving it, and by extension, he's really grateful for her, to her. This is a situation at the moment. Yeah, look at that. Guys, I'm literally doing this in front of you guys. Yeah, this is a relationship. Yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. Guys, I'm not making this up. So spirit guides are saying that, yep, it could be mutually beneficial for both of them, but this seems to be a full-on relationship. We have Four of Wands, we have Lovers, we have the Sun. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in future readings. Bye for now.